Apparitor, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
I hope I do, Ordis, considering I just switched Warframes. Anyway, I'm now playing. We're doing Warframe today. I know, again, apologies last week for not having Warframe up. I kinda was not feeling well, so... Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna last 3 hours of playing. That was. I always do, so, this one I showed before, I think I actually still have the thing up for the public. I always do one of these two missions prior to stream. Either Hepit or Yuko, just because it's a quick capture mission. And just make sure everything's working properly. I got jumped by the Stalker. Literally last room, as I'm about to leave, man comes out and says, nah, nah, nah. I'm coming for you. I said, fine. Let me handle this myself. Do I have any Stalker marks still? No, I still do. Wonder how many marks I have. I got one for the Sergeant. I think it's the Phobos one? Yeah, Phobos one. Anywho, we got Funny Man in call today too. He'll be joining us later. He's kind of just finishing up. He's playing Barotrauma right now, getting a ship worked on. We were talking a little bit before I went live. It looks really good for the record. I'm not afraid to say it. Not just because I'm on stream, but just in general. I think it genuinely looks really good. Man put a lot of work into it. Today, defense, Rhino, nothing too crazy in the weapons. My weekly treasure hunt, though. I still need to do that. Actually, I should go to Titania for that. Because I was going to say, there's a couple of that can be a little annoying. There's one in particular I really hate. That just being able to fly makes things so much easier.
Hey! Welcome to my bazaar. Looking for I knew it. Okay, let's do this.
I can't finish that because it's copyrighted. Hoping today's gonna be a little bit less jittery than the last time I played. If it is, if it's still pretty bad, I'll just take a break from playing Warframe for a bit on stream until we get another update.
Simple, right?
Given it was working pretty decently off stream, and I even tinkered with a few settings to make it a little easier. Had some improvement. That's obviously off stream, so might not translate one-to-one necessarily, as much as I'd love to. But that's what happens. You gotta reinstall your entire graphics card, so.
I stumbled across an Orokin codex that said this tower was known for its beautiful Iatan treasures. Unfortunately for you, it was also known for its deadly security apparatus.
This section. I can fly the rest of the way. So just get another boost on top of that. Which is fly.
Well, this should be fun. Maybe you should stretch first.
Oh, I overshot the panel.
Limber up.
Oh, it's this one. This one's not too bad.
I think you found it.
Heh.
That's what we
Time
came here
into
for.
extraction time
Your
limit
job's done.
0. Yeah, I grabbed it already. I got into the room. I don't think 0 seconds matters, game.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Still have to play this week at all. Fuck, man, I got a question for you. Do you know if Doggo has tabletop simulator by chance? need free victims for my cause. Thank you. Thank you kindly for all of your drugs. Right. Thank you. Get taken care of, but that's fine. I'm very much hyper focused right now. That's entirely possible. We got a buff man statue today. I haven't got one of the buff man statues in a bit. Not that I'm complaining, they're one of the cheaper ones, but to be fair, they're all blue Iton stars too, so That might be the arbitration too. It's a defense, so as much as I really want to play Gara. Actually, let me see what planet it's on. If it's on a decent planet, I'll might do Gara then. I've been really enjoying playing Gara recently. Funny night lady. To be fair, I also dropped a whole bunch of platinum on her, and I want my value out of it, so that also probably contributes to it some. Ceres. Is that the one that... Is that the one that's on the platform that moves back and forth? I think it is. Should be. I'll rock my usual weapons. We got the Great and the Terrible, Make Your Own Fate, and someone who doesn't have a title. He just didn't want one. Fair enough. We're just having to figure out how to equip it. I didn't figure out equipment for a while.
For this arbitration, we bestow.
Oh yeah, this is
upon you
100% the one that moves.
Mortality.
What is that? We got a Kuba something. Kuba Sobek. He's starting with the drone. I'm really excited to go fucking alive today. I've been using the same graphics as I have been.
From little things, big things grow, dreamers. I believe in you all.
I need to have crazy speed if I go melee. I really want to. I get that buff going. That combo going for the... We got Cyto 9, we got... The Necros Prime and a Wisp? Necros Prime, I called that, okay. I can still recognize symbols.
Fight on.
I'm not
this
crazy.
Test has only just begun.
Time to bounce right now,
Reinforcements
obviously
available.
not.
Do you choose to leave now or
I don't even
continue
think man's
fighting?
been touched.
Keep fighting.
I don't think he's
Another
even looked that
opportunity
wrong.
to extract will appear soon.
Suicidal Knight's probably doing a lot of the heavy work here because he's got his things. No Cyto 9 can shoot through walls. He's, well, that's the reason we love his one ability. It's good for Hydron too, for the exact same reason. Set it up on the moving target, go up and down. Melee boost. I need speed. Valkyrie because of those stupid
Your
drones.
potential blossoms.
Already on round
Continue the
6?
arbitration.
It's been 3.5 minutes!
Extraction is ready.
Oh my god!
Unless you can handle
We'd be
more
curb
of the
stomping
enemy.
them. I'm not
Continue
surprised
to
that, yeah,
defend.
Cyto 9's doing most
You
of the
will
work.
be
I'm not
rewarded
surprised.
for your bravery.
I think it would be a little higher. I figured it would be about 80%, considering he's just kind of going around sniping things from a distance. He's got basically everything covered in his peripherals. Works for me. Even if it goes down, I think we still have a pretty decent squad, and Necros can also go ahead and get us some nice drops in the process. I'm kind of just there to pick up, deal the drones and get stuff from a distance. Or not, from up close, rather. Get from a distance, rather. I can English, I swear. Like, my first language doesn't mean I'm great at it. It's my best language and my worst language. Alright, okay. Oh, we got people. Steal all your mana that you like. Will not help you.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Good. Oh, that's good. This is fine. Oh, that's Necros ones. That was really nice. I'm not like paying attention. I just see stuff that I can potentially kill. I go whack. Good enough that the Necro explodes have orange around them. That actually is a lot nicer than a lot of what colors people use for theirs. I got a lot of carbides too, at least. Not that we're really in any need for carbides, but you know, helmet's food. Doesn't hurt to have spares. Does that give them other resources that I actually am using, potentially. Top. But data research. Well, I need it, but hey, free cash.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy. Continue
Yeah.
to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
I don't think we're going anywhere for a while.
For you, peace.
Combos going on. That's the harder part. We don't got any drones, we're fine. this then. Over here, Florian blueprint, cool. Like both of these, not one of them, game. Prison sliver. No, finished. Okay.
Extraction is ready.
Break up my
Unless
combo
you can
again,
handle
but whatever.
more of the enemy.
We can keep going. Oh, wait,
Continue to
pressing
defend.
concern.
You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Did add a little bit of, mention it. No, I think it was afterwards I did that. I added, 2 base Archon shards onto Gar. I think of course I base the ones. But I added like 100 extra energy onto her. Surprised. I think I'm gonna do that. I think we're good. But thought process was okay. I'm spamming the whip a lot. It allows me to not only build it up more, but you know the energy cost is going to be able to be supplemented a little easier. What have I gotten at this point? No, I don't. Too far down. That's a shame. I would love to be able to see that, but 20 vice essence though. That's plenty. Oh, we're not working the cash there. I know one thing, it's that. Smash the hard way.
Reinforcements
Next
available.
one.
Do you
We have
choose
1200,
to leave now
1200,
or
1500,
continue fighting?
900. We got 2100, 1500, 36.
Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
4700. At least, I was gonna say I don't know if we got any more than that. I'm paying attention, but we got at least 4700 endo. That's still nothing to scoff at. That's a pretty sizable chunk. It's not even counting everything else. Even just that alone would be nice. Necro's covering us good on drops too. So good. Now we got a whole bunch of zombie troops to help us. As long as we're all getting loot, that's what we're all here for. And I ain't complaining about not having to carry my team at all. So I've had a couple off-stream arbitrations last week where I had to absolutely carry my team because I had a bunch of rank 10s using, like, one of them was using a base Excalibur that was not built very well and he kept dying, for instance. Not necessarily crashing on him, just more one of those things of... I don't know if he was necessarily ready for arbitrations yet. But to be fair, in my first arbitration, I wasn't very good either. I kind of sucked. I had to get hard carried by my team. If you let me contribute where I need to, still putting a decent amount of work I'm happy with. You know, I'm still getting to actually play the game. He's not nuking everything on screen.
Do you choose
Still
to
plenty of
leave now
enemies.
or continue fighting? Continue to defend.
Even if he was, I at least get a
You will be
small
rewarded for your bravery.
break, even if it's not the most entertaining. But, you know, we're not expecting every mission to be massive endurance vest with a crazy twist and turn. At that point, if we were doing that, we'd be playing Proof of the Hero Monster Hunter if we wanted to do something like that. Which I've still been looking into off screen. I've taken a couple practice attempts. I've gotten close. I got one of them where I got arc down, fell to skull. Yes, arc fell down to skull. But I ended up dying with, like, it was a really good run too. I got him down really quickly because I managed to pop every single one of his little chain moves. I was able to knock him out of his first mode, like his powered up mode, really fast. I was shocked. So I had like a good 7 minutes left, almost. It's like 6 minutes 40, 6 minutes 50. Which, I don't know if that still would have been enough, but considering I know that's 14,000 HP left, a little over, I might have been able to do it. And I had a really bad raid out to start too for that one. I still kept going because, screw it, why not? Good practice, but that actually managed to get me down twice. I was shocked. Duna didn't get me once. Uber nearly took me down. Arcville took me down basically immediately after I switched weapons, so I got a really unlucky hit where Udra was still alive. Smacked me, and then Arcville got me while I was down recovering. So I basically had to do the entire Arcville fight with one life.
Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Which wasn't the best feeling,
Keep
but
fighting. Another opportunity
could have been worse, honestly. So funny, man, just to let you know, if you've been talking, you've been entirely muted, just to let you know. I don't know if you're still here or not, but you did say at one point beforehand that you were going to get up.
I'm here, I'm still working on it. I'll be done in a minute.
You're all good. I'm doing arbitration in the meantime. So hi all beans, I appreciate the drop by. Thank you. Yeah, technically the affiliate anniversary is a little sooner. It was like the 14th, but I just put it off because I wanted to make sure the day I was actually streaming. So thank you for popping by and letting me know. Thank you. I appreciate it. How was your day, Ben? We're just doing a little bit of Warframe right now. Just doing arbitration. We got a decent squad, so we're actually holding up really well. I'm talking about the fact that I almost won Proof of a Hero off, so I got Arcville down to Arcville down to skull, and then I got nuked. I had like 6 minutes remaining, like 7. But I'll get there eventually. I don't have my affiliate thing set to... I wasn't expecting it was going to pop one day beforehand. I figured it would be... I noticed it was 48 hours, but I figured it would be the day of, and then the day after. I had it set for tomorrow. I know, it's March 23rd. Wanted to be on a Thursday. Yeah, it works, it works. Good to know for the future, at least. That's what I wanted. Maybe do it one day sooner. Oh, one day later, rather. I have 1 second game where I'm making a small adjustment on my headphones and not get immediately nuked by a Jade Light Eximus trying to blast me open. Yeah, I heard you on your end, you ain't gonna be able to stream today. That's unfortunate. Hope you're doing okay. I know you said you were kind of... Well, you said you were exhausted, if I remember right. Don't quote me exactly on that. I just looked very briefly when I had a moment. That something was going on. Yeah, I hope you're doing okay. Where did the operative go? Oh, he's back. I saw him get full on. Man, ragged all the way just to go, no, I like this. I like this spot. Oh, okay, work in cells. I always do work in cells. Those are always good. Worst cases, RB drones dropping stuff there. Give me a couple attempts at Grendel. I can only sell the beacons. Trade them. I'll always sell some of those arbitration mods. If I get like a nice core, if I can get a core for like 80 plat, I can sell a nice adaptation for like 95. No, not the worst deal. I only have to pay $1 million. Considering it's a rank 10er, I'd have to pay like what, 1.4, 1.7 mil, somewhere around there. 1.9 mil. One of the three numbers. I forget which. It's better bits stuff actually going ahead and rank something directly from rank 1 to rank 10. That is also like 70k endo. It is not cheap. If I'm willing to fork over the $1 million for it, and pay like 80 platinum, I can sell it for like 95, 100. So I remember I used to do that myself. Little thing about me is I used to sell call mods. I haven't done it in a bit because I've been too lazy to go do his missions. But yeah, I used to do call missions, and I would go ahead and just save up all my stock and get like a whole bunch of the mods for him, the Archon mods, Archon Flow, like Archon Vitality, whatever. I'd save a whole bunch of stock, and I'd find someone that had one that they wanted to buy for a good price, and I bought a whole bunch of cores. I had like 400 platinum. I bought like 350 worth of cores. Spent a whole bunch of money in the process. With in-game currency. Well worth it. So I just popped the cores there, and I ended up walking out with like. This is back when everyone got a core, so people were selling them for like 60, 65. What was the 360 expected? I bought like 5 or 6 of them. And I walked out with a decent profit. At that point, I'd be walking out with at least 40 platinum. Now, do I do that anymore? Not necessarily. It's not as easy because the profit margins are a little bit closer. There's people selling them instead for like 120 for 110 type of thing, or 110 for 100. Alongside people wanting more for the cores now, anywhere from 85 or like 80, 85, if on a good day, to some people wanting like 100 platinum for a core, which I understand. There's definitely a good reason for it. But if I'm taking the time to go ahead and buy one that I know I'm going to be using to sell for platinum to make a low profit margin, I'm going to go ahead and try to get one for cheap on my end. For my own sanity. Now I can still make a decent cut. But that's also just the merchant in me speaking. That's even if I want to do something big like that. Most of the time nowadays, I just end up selling corrupted mods with some levels on them.
Unless you can handle more of the
Because I just do a lot of. Because I'm.
Keep fighting.
I mean, anyone who knows me knows
soon.
the bot breeding I do for the local Vilas. So I need to go ahead and do a whole bunch of the capture mission because it's the quickest one, and there's usually a good tile set that can spawn for it. Usually is a couple decent spawn points, and then I bring out the Simon. What's the hammer for? It's the hammer. I'm forgetting the name of it off the top of my head, but it's the hammer one. And it scans anything you kill, so I don't have to go ahead and worry about the cats. It'll automatically scan them. So I can easily get some Kavat genetic codes whenever I need it. Now, it really depends on my luck, considering it's only like, I think like a 10 or 20% chance for them to drop upon a scan, but you know, there's like 4 of them every single run, easily. I've gotten lucky where I've gotten like 8, and I'll usually get one. If I get a nice double drop booster, really good time to do that then, because I've walked out with a lot before. Considering it takes 10 to go ahead and make one. It is what it is. So at some point I will need to make another one of the base ones. I have a spare 4-4 somewhere. I want to breed that one with another one to make a new one. And then even if it doesn't have the phenotype that I want in terms of its physical appearance, I'll at least have a 4-4 that I can go ahead and make some copies of, and I'll have a couple attempts at it again. And obviously with any of the new 4-4s that I get, I'll be keeping the copies of them too, because worst case I can sell them to someone who wants them. I can get some really decent platinum. You get someone who's really big, or like really wants everything there, thinking of operating. Or in this case, Opal breeding. I know my Crescent one is worth pretty decent for my Panzers, Crescent head on my Panzers. ideally what I want, but like Panzerhead on Crescent still is worth decent. But that's a whole story for another time. Maybe I'll do that on stream at some point. Do a whole stream focusing on that. But,
Available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
We're at wave 36. We just finished that up. We finished up 36 waves. Jesus.
Time to get out of here.
23 minutes, almost 24 minutes too. I didn't even notice. To be fair, we've been blitzing through it. So, that tends to help a lot. Wait, let me check Iron Wake, or not Iron Wake, place. Drifter's Camp. Let's switch to operations briefly real quick. Waiting for it to load. There we go. Oh. But yeah, if we go over to call, I'm not gonna do it on stream, but it's one of those things that's just easy to show. See, I got everything on here. My call's looking decent. I don't think he's super beautiful, but you know, he works.
Does it? Everything here does the job.
Yeah, as you can see, I have 37 spare right now. I've gotten... This was the first thing that I bought with my stock. I saved until I got everything for my scout. That way I had it as an option. Because, you know, worst case if I ever want it, even if I don't like the... You know, even if I don't want to use the appearance of it, I can still use the ability for it as a summon. It's really useful.
You having a go? Pick some.
You know, I use this one on some of my guys. I use some of these. I do want to eventually pick some of these up. And I still need to do these too. I could buy this one right now, but I'm not gonna. But, yeah, I usually keep my stock available for this, and I'll wait until I get someone that wants one, work out a couple options, and then I'll go, okay. I'll reach out to them, give them a couple minutes to respond, and I'll be right there by Chipper. Waiting to pick up. I get a response. Alright, go time. I'll go ahead and grab it, put it in, and fusion core it up. And then I go to my dojo, or they invite me over. One of the two. It's kind of usually how it goes. But again, I haven't done that in a good bit just because the fact of it hasn't been worth a while too. Also, we're already out of my standing for the day. Jeez. Let me switch back over to the Arbiters, because I want to get that balanced a little bit more.
Now begins your path to truth.
And I say that like I won't totally forget to do it later on pair and cap it out, and then still be having capped out while this gets ticked down. What do we have on new local? I have 100k on them.
We offer these to aid you,
Anything I want. I could buy the retreat scene. That's always cool. Title already. Could do that. Let's go for the armor. And like Courtyard Simulacrum. Like the emotes. Emotes are always good. All the weapon parts here. And I could always pick up the weapons as well. I know some people will pay decent cash for them. I think I'll hold on to it for right now. It's like 125k, I'll worry about it. So I don't remember if I showed, I changed out my... Actually, you can see it. I mean, you can see my screen there. Yeah, top right, or top left. I changed out to the Entrati main one. We absolutely love it. It's beautiful. Alrighty. I did say I wanted to do... Where's Deimos? Actually, let me show you what I'm talking about. I'll do one run through of... I got Sigma and Octantis. I should level them. So I know Heliocore, that's what it is. Heliocore. Yeah, I usually go to Horrend. That's my go-to one for it. We'll go to it for the sake of argument.
If lost on
Again, I'll switch up for some extra stuff afterwards. And usually you get some people that are looking for the volts with the keys, because capture's going to be a real quick, easy mission. So you get people that come up with the keys, So I'm looking to do these for a quick thing
We
there.
received intel that somebody
And then I'll
vital to
occasionally get
enemy
a free
operations is here. Find them and capture them.
little mod out of it, which I won't complain about. Free cash. It's just so slow in comparison to using the other hammer that I just was. To be fair, I have both Berserker Fury on it, and I have a Riven that adds like 40% speed, roughly. Just at base. So, talk about hard competition to beat.
You found a target.
So this
Capture them
has
quickly
got its
before
intended
they
purpose. I mean, I scan everything.
We
Like getting
cannot let our
points
target.
for it, obviously, but I'm just looking to see if I see
Excellent
anything
work.
that looks like a
We'll
Kavat.
interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
Yeah, there's always someone somewhere. The question is, can I reach them in time before they die? The answer might not necessarily be yes. I've had some really unlucky cases where there's been no. To be fair, I do like the little secondary gimmick where if I have an enemy scanned, there's a chance that it just comes back. There's a little summon. It's a neat little thing. That's probably the door. No, that's a fragment. A little slow with it in comparison to the rest of them, but not too worried. Just look how much you see. You got two people with. We got three of them with dragon keys. Like that's not the most surprising, as I said. I even expected it. Again, I'm there primarily for the cats. If I get some extra goodies in it, awesome. If I don't, whatever. Like I was there to begin with. Well, I was ready to dragon keys myself.
You've unlocked an Orokin vault.
Yep, see?
It's clean. You have the vault artifact. Let's go. Looks like some corrupted stayed behind to guard the artifact. It must be valuable.
I don't think I got a single one. It's possible that they died early, or they might have gotten jumped by the others already. It happens. I've had plenty of instances where I've just not had the cat spawn for me. Or just not visibly. And I've not seen, I haven't gotten any mods like Pounce or anything like that. If I had, I know they definitely died. Let's actually get out of here. How long have been waiting? But yeah, I'm not opposed to doing that on stream, but off stream for a while. Best run, I did it for like 2 hours and got like 120. Which I used for some stuff and did some breeding, and I wonder if I was in that stock of 120 where I ended up getting Metis out of. I know I got Linhardt out of it. That stock. No, Linhardt came after Metis, I think. So yeah, I think it would have had to have included Metis then. You got Yugen in there. There, let me double check. I'm gonna go check and see what we got cooperating. Yeah, I got 27 still left. I could theoretically do one. Yeah, we get the Vasca one. We still have Phobos here, because he's the one that I was using for the Panzer. This is one that I wanted. This one I'm gonna have to breed with something. Better I take like Selkie out of it. Like I took my last impression of Selkie. So I could do is I could intentionally just take a. I could do these two, which wouldn't be the worst idea. I mean, I know what tail I'd get in terms of appearance, which isn't my favorite one, but not like it's that big of a deal. I don't really care about the tail as much. So I like that one, and I like the split. Not that one. Might not have one of Midas. I don't think. I probably actually I don't think I have any of Midas intentionally. So I don't accidentally use them up. But yeah, I guess at that point, because this one I'll be using for. I guess to be fair, yeah, what I'll probably do is I'll take a Phobos and Selkie. So I can go ahead. I guaranteed get a Panzer out of it. That's a 4/4. And it'll look basically the exact same. Difference is maybe it has the crescent, or like crescent, the Sly energy. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Honestly, I think what I'll do right now is actually just select this and select Selkie. So I'll guaranteed get a Panzer out of it that I can go ahead and take the impressions out of, and I'll get something from there. So we'll do that. And then I can go ahead and just get myself another Crescent one. Take impressions from that one once it's good to go. And then I can basically release it back into the wild. I'll just need to make a note of what resources I need for the ones I want. With that said, I need to go to Armistice. I'm gonna go to Sevi for that, just so I have Bulk City. Could try to hopefully get a few good rounds in. At the very minimum, I want the Vessel Capillaries at least for the stuff. Obviously, if I can get the blueprint for the weapon on rotation C, that's awesome. But I don't know, I don't get my high hopes for it. I've done a lot of rounds already, and even I think the odds are like... I know it's more than 1%. That's not the issue. But it's still not great odds. That's kind of the issue I have. I think it's like 2 or 3% or something like. It's shockingly low from what I remember, but still over 1.
Mama have captured the Dockins.
Let's do weapons.
Be aware, the Groslings have a particular appetite for Dockins.
Thank you again.
That's it. Protect the conduit and watch out for enemy necromechs. They'll blow the whole apparatus up just to keep you out.
Alright, let's go bring this over. Leftwards. Left side.
Security systems responding to your intrusion. Watch out for explosive necromechs.
Like, go ahead and turn down aneurysm. Go into my options, and I'll turn this down a little bit. Okay, normally I can keep it on fine, but I'm not gonna have an entire screen super laggy for everyone. Let's keep it on medium. If that's enough. If it isn't, we'll switch them around and see what the other thing looks like. I'm just concerned because they're going to stutter a ton. I cannot do this here a little bit more. That's what happens sometimes. Problem solved. Not what I wanted to press, but last one? It's over here. See the symbol for it? I'm not thinking about it because...
When you hear beeping, you know something explosive is coming your way.
Alright, we're getting... I can't believe we're getting Citrine Prime pretty soon too. Well, not quite yet, but it's gonna be the next one.
What does it earn?
Which I was gonna say, that means since Sevi is now vaulted, that means Jaku's next. Which I have Jaku Prime.
It's no such thing.
I don't have her weapons. I should probably get around to doing that. I don't know if I have all the parts for Colossus or not. I might.
My associate will make sure of it.
My associate, the Warframe, who I'm not named as a Warframe.
Once more under the bridge.
And also Lloyd. Shout out to Lloyd. Lloyd's the real MVP here. If you don't like Lloyd, you don't count. Everyone likes Lloyd. He's a little sassy, but we love him.
Was it. Conduits warming up for transfer.
My plan for tomorrow is going to be quite simple, though. I think we're just going to stick with mostly killing Rompopos and just seeing how many we can kill. Instead of the occasional break if I see something I want to fight that's beyond a Rompopo. Or obviously if we get anyone that pops in tomorrow, it's like, hey, got this quest I need to do. Or I get anyone that ends up popping in from the Rompopo quest or some such. Let them know I'm there if they want me to do anything, and then the rest of do whatever part of the game they're on. Well, I know what part of the game they're on, but like, you know what I mean, whatever we do, up to.
Certainly have a docket, but it might also have the final chapter to that book I was reading.
What happened to your book? I lost your book.
Legacy security protocols dictate that a necromech must now demolish the conduit. Do not allow that to transpire.
Yeah, he got 2 feet and then he died. It's fine. It's fine, boy. He comes out there for all of 2 seconds. Docket. We got the docket somewhere for the oval one. Gold teardrop. I don't know. It's like an oval looking one, I guess. The lemon one. The sideways lemon. Kind of like a lemon.
I look at it, and I want to spin or split.
Kill the book?
Things wrong.
Ooh.
Capital W wrong.
What's that?
What kind of moron lets a starving predator out of a trap? Well,
Us for resources.
Deal with it. Whatever that is.
It's fine. We're built different. The entire squad of us are built different. Like our capabilities.
Safe. It's still out there. You have to kill all of it, not just the skin.
Alright, where are we going? I'm gonna eat that book, chat. I'm gonna eat that book. It's probably gonna taste awful, to be honest with you, but...
You found it! Kill it fast!
Bye.
I told you not to mess with it! I'm glad you're okay.
Free stuff. fucking ass. Oh, up here. Alright, problem solved.
Icendi is open. The system thinks you're hostile and will do everything in its power.
Oh, I
to
am
destroy
hostile,
the
Lloyd.
conduit to
The
thwart
difference is that I'm hostile to them, not me. Not you. I'd invite Lloyd over for tea.
You are fighting admirably so far. Think you can handle another set of conduits?
That'd be pretty easily, pretty deep. English. He'd be pretty intellectually stimulating.
New conduits active.
Like, he'd have a lot to
Time
discuss
start
under his
looking
time
for
under
dockets.
Entrade. Probably some really interesting stories. I don't even say it in like a way of like glazing him or anything. I just genuinely think that Lloyd would make a really interesting conversation partner. With just like, well, he's been through a lot. He's probably got something he can say. Talk about the experiments, talk about the work. Talk about what drove him to go into the field of science and such. I agree he's under the field of science.
Let us hope this one has what
Science and
Drusus
research.
needs.
Alright, problem solved. Is there a Gruzzling right there? No, it's just a Necromite. It's just a Necromite tweaking out. This looks like it'll be pretty interesting. Provided that you gave Ordis a way to go back to his body and could retain some of his memories, like if you had like a time machine to go back and talk to the original Ordin Harris, I think he'd be pretty interesting to talk to as well. He'd probably have some insights about everything that he did and why. How he rebelled and all that. Parmos Branham as well. Parmos would definitely be someone that would be, I mean, I don't know necessarily if he'd be the most honest conversation partner, but I think if you're there for a conversation to have, for the sake of having one, is learning something about it, or even just for the sake of like a history lesson about why he built the Corpus and all that sort of thing. I mean, obviously there is more tidbits for it, from some of the little posters you can put the coins into, get the little reliefs out of, but
convince the system to let you in, and I'll send your personal necromech to a dispenser.
There we go. Sorry, just pause it for a moment, focus on that. So, like, I think he definitely has some interesting insights from the business perspective, because at the end of the day, he even doesn't like fully what the Corpus has become. So I'm sure he'd have definitely some interesting business insights, and talk about what he would do to make changes, and about how things should be run in his eyes. And it's like, okay, sure, some of it might end up being narcissism or, you know, not necessarily the most useful. But I'm sure there's probably some valuable insights there that can lean over it.
Catch your breath. New conduits will be appearing shortly.
Plus, I'm sure from a scientific standpoint, he'd be really curious. Even just from a business standpoint, about like how we ended up getting the Warframes and all that. I mean, obviously, it'd be one of those things you have to be very careful with that for him, about what you would and could say. But you know, provided you have a candid conversation where he's like, hey, you know, you do work for us. tell me about your typical go-to Warframe or something like that. I'm sure that wouldn't hurt to tell him. Again, you gotta be very careful about what you say and what you don't say.
Docket verified. Protect the conduit until the transfer arrives.
That way. Oh, that'll be easy enough to just okay.
Security systems are responding to your intrusion. Watch out for explosive necromechs.
I also got a lot of explosive on. This. It just kaboom. Just walked over, get some loot.
When you hear beeping, you know something explosive is coming your way.
Good shot. There you go. That's solved at the moment. Go. We got one more. Capillary for the dawn. Progress. Oh, I got the Ono's blueprint. That's actually what I needed, I think. If it's what I'm thinking of, I think that's the one that costs like 360. I think that's the one weapon I was looking for. I actually got the blueprint. I was looking for. I don't remember if it has weapon parts or not, like the Rublox does. Hey, worst case, I got what I came looking for, so I'm a little bit less pressure. Not get stuck on the side, that'd be awesome. Storm shield up. Probably doing that.
Received. But I must add, you wouldn't hold back on me, would you?
Depends what you mean by hold.
Your associate has been Warframe.
No, that's a crazy statement, man.
Our deal was for Entranti artifacts. If I did find a Warframe, I assure you it would not be for sale.
He's deflecting it properly, like
it was. You could never afford it.
That's another thing too. Jerusalem would be a really good conversation partner too. 100%. He's the one that made the Lavarian, so that's basically your Warframe history museum, your lore museum. It's like 100%. I can't believe I forgot about him until now, mentioning him. We're talking about Parvos Graham. I have to go ahead and mention him as a conversation partner. Because he definitely has some really interesting stuff to say.
Conduit activated. Explosive necromechs incoming. Stop them.
Oh, that's dead. Pull out really some extra HP on top of that. Look, I got a little bit extra. We take it. You're gone. Bonk. Cook him up like an omelet, scramble him like an egg. Funny man, if you're still here, do you think, does Dogfight Tabletop Sim to your knowledge?
No, it doesn't.
Because it might be fun to go ahead and drag him into playing something, even if it's not necessarily on stream, even just off stream. There was like a couple of those games that I really like, played with both Halo and Coffee. I think Dog will get some of them at least. Even not on stream.
What's up?
Below for a moment.
Explosive necromech coming for that conduit.
Once things get stabilized fully, we'll switch back up to medium.
A new set of conduits is opening. Up for another round?
Parched.
Conduits up.
Round 6. My highest I've ever gotten to is round 10 on this one. A little after post-New War. I got Dante very easy because of that. Actually, ended up getting like 1 or 2 parts for him. I don't think I had all of it. It helps, at the very least. I have a decent amount of resources anyway from it. A lot of Raven Slivers. Yeah, a decent amount of relics.
Transfer in progress. Stay focused.
Oh yeah, I was worried about bouncing around death. It's not helping. Marvel's down. I'll turn things back up once everything is stabilized. It's gonna be certain. You know what? Solve the problem way easier.
Guzzling in your vicinity.
Well, yeah, but actually no on that one. Right. Gruzzle's this, he Gruzzle's that. Nothing. Die. Mech doing repairs. I love the fact that you can just have a Necromite just vibing in your place.
New conduits coming online
To
momentarily.
be fair, it's like 100 platinum for it.
Steady yourself.
Oh, that type looks neat. I don't need another one, but that type of a few characters I really don't care for having a second copy of, even the helmets yet. I'll get Dante Prime whenever that comes out. And I'll just helmet the base one then.
Here we go again. Docket verified. Protect the conduit until the transfer arrives.
Like that, not bad. I need to go ahead and update my list of games. I don't think I have Resident Evil 4 added yet after that. Oh, it's not marked as active anyway. I had 2, 3, and 4 in. I'll do that after stream. It's obviously not a priority now, but okay. Let's try that. That might help too. More memory associated. A little bit more pressure off of it. Looks like I can't just go ahead and optimize it like I can for my other games.
Nearby. That thieving freak is certain to have a gun.
Okay, once again, I do apologize for any stuff. I'm still working on it myself. Pop those couple of wiles on it, just a little quicker. Over here is probably the real one. I think he's okay. He's got clinically insane laugh.
How are your systems? Feel a boost? You should. I just reversed that burden's effects.
Get a boost and get immediate health drain. Fine, I don't think it's working properly. It's stealing my health.
That's all of them. Stand by for more conduits.
Ooh, Axie V14 relic. I'm not gonna complain about things. Axie, those are always the hardest ones to get. And a few of those spares are always nice. I got like 12 or 1601 relic Axie. I'm like, okay, I got 5. That's lucky enough for me.
New conduits at the ready. If you can find the right documents. That was it. Conduits warming up for transfer.
Got stuck. Guess it's a pretty easy kill. About that. Yep, mostly easy kill.
Lost one. Try again.
How do we lose one? How did we lose? Wasn't this one? Yeah, got that one. Oh, that's awkward. Let's try that again. There. I'm not questioning how it happened. We're still gonna get some decent stuff out of it. I guess this round we'll wrap things up. More for stream, but more just for this specific mission. Going at it for a decent few rounds.
Just give me a few more minutes. I'm almost
good,
done.
it's fine.
I'm just making sure the last few things work the way they're supposed to.
I'm not under any pressure. I'm still doing a mission right now anyway, so you're good.
New conduits coming online momentarily. Steady yourself.
That's from the Axie A21, nice. Look at who they are. That finish this mission up. I think someone else has the same idea. We're both heading over. Yeah, I think we all kind of have the same idea of we're heading out.
Here we go again.
I owe you all my gratitude.
Well, 9 rounds is still really nice. What do we get? We got a C9. We got 2 V14s. A21, that's Ultranox. I saw that for pretty briefly. Alright, so we got Pseudo Shotgun. Yeah, it's an old relic.
I'm
Veruna
fine.
Prime.
Thank you.
That's fine. 2 chances at Veruna Prime blueprint's always nice. Ultranox Prime stock. 2 Dante. We got 2 parts for Dante the Cassie and the blueprint for him. We got melee fortification. We got 95 vessel capillaries. I think I'd actually be just under if I needed 300. I think the item I need was 360. Because that would bring me to 356. I would need literally 1 more round's worth, or just even just potentially one more of those things if we got in that one. So again, I think this is what I was looking for, was the Onos blueprint. I can go check with Lloyd.
Dignity. Dignity at all times.
Yes,
Our
Lloyd,
guest is still. Let's see what we can.
Oh, yeah, it was
recover.
definitely that. Yeah, I was gonna say 360 for that one. It was definitely it. Oh, that saves me a lot of time, energy, and headache. Considering I have enough to get all 3 of the. Get the simulacrum and then the 2 extra scenes now. And then I've got literally everything I need from the research Dante there, outside of the renewable 100k credits and the Riven transmuters. At this point, I might as well take the 2 scenes plus the simulacrum. Which I could buy 2 of if I wanted to. I got
All
81 spare.
satisfactory, I trust.
Well, on the plus side, unless I really want to go back to it for something, or I'm helping someone out, I don't have to ever touch that again. Just need to find myself 2 of the Argon crystals, which I could probably go like do defense mission or something like that in the void. I'll be fine. Give me plenty. Do a couple missions in there for capture or something. Oh yes, I forgot that I finished the Nightwave.
Don't stop believing, dreamers.
I like this armor set. It looks pretty cool. We got like glassy looking. I mean, assuming it's supposed to be ice spikes, but I don't know. I think they look good on Gara. Cause they look kind of glassy like her. And this is just the Caliban Orfeo thing for the operator and drifter. Which, to be fair, looks pretty cool. Wow, we have to kill a Prophet Taker this week. Put an Archon Hunt, Dax enemies into Viri, defeat the Oro Worm. Wow, we got a lot of big stuff there. Archon Hunt, Prophet Taker, and an Oro Worm. Oro's like worth 4,500 though. Well, these two are, I mean, 50 Dax enemies and the Oro Worm is a nice 9,000. That's an easy one. It's a little bit longer. I've not done an Archon Hunt in a while, honestly. The Prophet Taker Orb isn't the worst thing to do. It's more annoying than anything, honestly. That's because it just shifts type so often and what damage you can take. So you just gotta have a variety of damage types on your weapons and such. At least someone can do something. Rotation almost maxed out. I should go finish leveling that. I don't remember what I was doing with it specifically. Ah, Rubido Prime Barrel, that's what it was. This I had this specifically on for the extra damage too.
If lost,
that's probably why I either put this or this onto it.
You may derive sustenance from mineral-dense termite droppings, which the Ostrons call Ito Da. You may also never form a consonant again, but at least you will not be dead.
Extra nice damage right there is good. Got some Flush Chain, we got Electrified Barrel, we got Magnetic, we got a little bit of blast stuff in there. Arcane Adapter would be nice. I'm not gonna buy, I could buy it right now, I'm not gonna for 20 platinum, it's not worth it. If I remember right, blast, gas, magnetic. As much as I like that status chance. Okay. Radial attack would give me guaranteed status then. But I got ways I can do that too. Aiming. Modified vision. Never mind, I literally just have this. I could just add this on. And it should boost me anyway. That's a 60-60. So that just covers me right there too. Oh, that works. Again, all I have not enough there. I need to put more ribbons on it anyway. Not ribbons. Forma. I just need to remember what the actual build for it was. I probably have a screenshot of it somewhere I gotta go find. Unless I hope I do. Oh, that's gonna be real awkward. No, we're not doing that one. I was gonna say, I thought that said defense. I see. I'm like, oh, that's defense. We got another defense mission today. Nope, defection. No, that's, I think I'm good. I think I'm good on that one. I'd prefer not gouging my eyes out after playing a mission, you know? Choke ones I still gotta do. Ultramax actually got enough for it if I go ahead and use Argon Crystals. A lot of Lanthorns on film, but... Actually, fun it's gonna be... It's case modular... Should be miscellaneous, right? That's antitoxins. Take another one. Proclave parts. Ah, yes, I'm going to make an Ascaris Negator. Yes, I obviously need to, yes. Bastard parts, Arbocep parts. I need plants for it. Oh. Well, that could be very annoying quickly. Put the Eidolon, greater focus lens and an Eidolon lens. Eidolon Phylaxis, which is for Plague Star. Tank House, got the Field Genetic template code, which I'm not really worried about. $56 of them on Plania. Do I have the Galariac? I'll check to see if I need the parts for Galariac Prime, if I need to make them still. Why does one need specifically 229? That is a weirdly specific amount. 100, 450, 229. Alright then. This I probably want to make at some point for another one, more gyro mags and repellers, but I can just do the bounties for them if I really need to. Coalescent segment, Echo Vocas, yeah, let's do that. I still have to make that. Vespar, Giga, Hunos Trinket, I can get that. I'll save that for when I'm ready. Catalyst. Toxin Mutagen Mass. Omniforma. I might have a couple of. Got potatoes. Got potates. Pride. Purgator 1. Which honestly is just gems. Plates. A lot of stuff here, actually. Got Revox already. Psychic Prime. Yeah, that's a normal amount. 160, 450, 65. Huh. Weird. Antitoxins. Incubus. 530, 85. 530 is a bit of a weird amount. 625's there, but yeah, there's not one where it's like there's only the one where it's just 229. That's such a weirdly random amount. Alright, let me actually see if I have no, I do have the parts for Galariac Prime already done. That's in progress. I didn't need to check the in progress. Oh, I still need to get the barrel for Imperator Vandal. That would actually be really nice to make. Strix Prime, Compressa. This would be worth making because I have the base version. Then I can get rid of it for this later. But Psychic Prime, that's what I'm thinking of. Psychic. I don't have the Prime Receiver though. Let's make this now. Mutagen. Prototype, Phyla, Heat and Puncture. I would have to actually look to see what each of these look like. Because I have a whole bunch of them. But that doesn't tell me enough. This one might be the one I'm thinking of. I hope this isn't it, because that'd be really annoying if they get a whole bunch of cranial floor mounts just because of the fact. Think a whole bunch of Mixostomata or go do a bunch of the little tower things over in the Cambion Drift just because I want specific appearance on my Vulpaphyla potentially. Because So ideally... Okay, now if we're gonna go there, I gotta check for sure. See, this is what happens when I start getting invested into something. I suddenly check everything. Good job, me. Beastman.
Poor Kaylee thinks this family may
I
yet
have
have
53
a future.
slides. I got 5
Monotony
presents.
is bearable.
Answers.
Hope? That's as
I
you
need
wish.
that one eventually. Tentacle mass. I need the Zareem. That's the one that I'm thinking of. So it's not the Phi Jar. Okay, that's the one that reads this game. I want the tentacle mass, so I'll probably go for... Oh, I need the Zareem one. Antigen. Shoulder. Is that the one that I want? That is. So I want... Epoxy's not terrible. I'd probably go Plague-In then, yeah, because I like that. I want Plague-In and...
Very well.
Zareem.
See you around.
Okay, that makes it easy for me to remember. I got the one that I have a couple of stock of. Still wonder if those two are gonna... that one and the... that one over there are gonna fight at some point. Zareem. I need tubercular gill systems. Which could be any of the robot fish. That's the issue. Damn. Okay. I can get more of those. Cold is the one that I needed. Zareem.
Operator, did you hear that? It said...
Antigen then is the one I need to make.
Cosmic background radiation is a riot!
Play Jane. To be fair, that one's not that hard to make. I don't see... Yeah, I was gonna say, that probably explains why I have so much of it. I get more of it. Because that one's only 6 of the phos residue, which might be a little bit annoying to come by, but... To be fair, all these literally are... Well, no, that's not the same, actually, I was gonna say, because these two are the same. That has the dendroblastomas, nodules. That muscle mass can be got... Okay, Chimeros and Ostomer. Ostomer actually wouldn't be that bad, because I get that out of it, and I get the other thing. The gill systems. Alright, now we have it back and look now. Necrolis Core. Alrighty. Kelly. Yes.
I'm not just someone's daughter. I'm me. I'm Kaylee. Of all the people to name me, I never thought it would be him.
We'll get one of these eventually. I want more Balmic Distillate, but if I can get one of these. Flagellicant, Pomo, that one's mixes Stomata. Just to be fair with that one, I'm just going to buy a whole bunch. We're going to need those mixes Stomata anyway, so. Help the music background there.
You know what you're doing, so
I'm also biased,
I'll let you
so.
get on with it. I'd appreciate being allowed to watch, however.
Well, it does. It gives me biotic filters. It gives me tubercular gill systems. It's a basic one.
You could be careful with the first incision. One clumsy moment can wreck everything.
Chimeros I have plenty of. They just cut like unironically 17 of them.
Definitely plenty more of these where this came from. You've got a hybrid here. Orcan and infested ancestry.
Sorry, rare fish. I need you to get your parts. I kind of need your Duroid and Acapulmo for that, yeah. That's gonna be from Acapulmo only. And Cryptosuctus, no, and Cryptosuctus. It's that one there. That's most fish. And it's all fish. Yeah, that's fine.
Excellent job. And hardly any. Until next time.
Enough to give to you?
Poor Kaylee thinks this family
Actually,
may
no,
yet have a future.
Don't even have that last thing you can't even give to me.
Hope? That'll kill you.
I like hope. Why would hope kill me? I don't like dying from hope. Dies from cope.
Mm-hmm.
Tags. Straight. Got that. Helmet segment. Duplex bond. Art symbiosis. Dragon stores 20 health from corpses within 25 minutes up to 40% of my HP. Huh. Involves between 10% companion downs itself to heal you. That's kind of neat, honestly. That's for Predacite. That one's kind of cool. I don't have a Predacite.
Am I to understand from your swagger that you intend to venture out there and bring something exotic in here? Excellent.
Shockwaves.
Let's talk equipment.
I don't really care about that one as much. I mean, efficiency is always nice, but this one could be kind of weird. He sucks life out of stuff, then he goes ahead and downs himself. Once each time you spend 100 energy. Huh. After 3 clones, live 30 seconds, can't use abilities, 50% chance of dropping energy orbs for their kills. There's a weird situation where I might actually want to. I'm gonna buy this because it's kind of neat. 30% of another one spread. That one's not bad either. Contagious Bond actually wouldn't be that bad to pick up. 50% of the status spreads to other enemies within 9 meters. Alright, kill something with a status effect.
Don't get lazy out there. See you around.
Any easy way to just get some points over? I do.
Shall we? May you have much joy of it.
That.
Oh, magnificent.
That.
Why they bothered packing all this, I'll never know. Well, if you're sure I can't persuade you, let's you and I have a chinwag.
Give you a couple of them.
Such a mess they've made.
21.
And I suppose thank you, dear. Very kind. Goodbye, dear. I'll see what else I can unearth for you.
Yeah, we get that 20k one, the other one.
I have the honor of a name and a little taste of freedom. Whatever your... I look forward to your return. I shall languish in weary solitude until you return.
Where is Kaylee again? Is there anything spare I can give you?
I do know, you know, what we look like. I always did. But you didn't hesitate, did you? To help us.
Oh, it's pretty free. That's free. That one's extra free. 28, exactly enough. Of course, sections, actually don't mind doing that one. There we go, that's better. That's exactly the amount that I had before.
You know where to find me.
Alright, good enough. Again, I'll have to go ahead and get some Duroids then, or some Acapulmos. Probably Duroids, I'll have to look into those. I used to have a lot better knowledge on fishing, on what fish spawn where and what times. I don't as much anymore because I haven't really gone fishing in a bit. But, eh. Alright, what we got? 5 minutes for defection. Not really any of them that pop out to me. Any Zeraman bounties that look good to me? Might run once or twice.
Right? You ever get tired of the constant kill? Okay. Tool up.
So need. I think I bought all these already except for these two. I think I have built. I think I just need enough of the Femor, so I think I just need 11 more of the Pinions. It should be literally everything then for all of the Incarnate weapons.
I can wait. Stay sharp.
That's based around that. Quit.
You will be tempted to look for familiar.
Outstanding. Bounties. 6 minutes. Malika. Close ruptures. Kept 30 minutes. Nope. Those really stand out to me. I don't get a pinion from that one. Just kept to avoid crest. This gives you lenses at that point. I don't think I have this one at all.
Save your strength.
Yeah, nothing that pops out to me.
Travel well.
If it was like the guaranteed kill the one Void Angel, it would mark it on the map, so that was just a good one to go to. Knock that out for the Zeraman. That's a shame. But to be fair, they'll get some changes pretty soon for the bounties.
In a world like this, it can be hard to have hope.
How long do you think you'll be until you pop on? Obviously no pressure to you, just more just asking on the sake of curiosity. I don't know if I should do another mission, if I should wait a couple. Yeah, a little Jade decoration. Not that. Why is it following my head? My body. Burb. Hello, Burb. Not drug pile.
Orders reminds the operator to take time.
We've only been going for like an hour 40.
Pressure creates diamonds, yes, but it also creates rubble.
We're not bad, Ordis. You don't need to take time. This isn't all get off the game every 90 minutes. Take a 5-minute break. Like, that's not how it works. As for what to do though, I'm kind of scrambling mentally right now because I'm like, I had a couple things I wanted to do. I'm like, I don't really feel like doing the relics. I'm kind of just waiting for the defection mission to switch out because it's gonna be 2 minutes. Actually, I haven't gone to Iron Wake. Let's do that. There's something else that I was considering doing, and I'm completely blanking on it right now. That's the big thing. Get the Dante stuff done a lot quicker than I thought I was going to need to. The Onos. Still need the Argon crystals. That's not what I was thinking about. I do need that still. Something specific I was thinking of. Got more than I thought I did. I mean, I knew I had a lot, but decent amount. I'm kind of tempted to pick these up at some point, all of them. But first, we need to get our ribbons for the week. We got pistol ribbon. We got Azar ribbon. Okay, that's weird. Okay, not that great, honestly, but whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ultimatum. Transmuter. Cipher. Seeing the Donda. Like I could buy it with ducats. That should be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So that's not too bad. It's like what, 16 of them total? Yeah, 6, 10, 16, yeah. Hey, yep, let's fight all of them right now. Buy one each. Okay, I got the time too. I'm kind of just waiting to kill a little bit. Perhaps we do a little bit of the missions with the two proto frames on their ships. Might not be a bad idea. I still do need more of their goodies. Let's actually head over and see what they got presently in stock. Because I don't know if they've still got replenishments of everything that I'm going to need, or if they change any of it, or what the case is. I got decent on stuff last week. Uranus. Pontus Tower. With Hunhow. That's another character I think would make a really good conversationalist too. Maybe not as much senile Hunhow, but prior to him going senile because of Jade Shadows, I think he'd be a really good conversationalist. Like after, like we're talking that obviously he has to be like post-New War with him. Post-New War Hunhow. He's kind of just making peace kind of vibe and doing his thing. Like, what's the inbox? There's something that... Oh yeah, I forgot about that. When I was asking in the region chat if anyone wanted Forma or Kuva-laced Forma, and I was so confused. I made a joke and he sent me 3 of them. But like, listen to how well spoken this man is. Sentient.
I have prepared this missive to arrive after I have done what I must now do with the poison we all danced with, the Void.
You've heard it before, but I'm just gonna let him talk.
Did you hear laughter? Do you feel lighter? My efforts may fail. The Void might reject my sacrifice, but I know how it covets. It will want everything I was, and in turn, I will collapse its frayed mockery. All will be together. I only hope they feel this peace I offer. Their happiness is theirs to find. I place the essence of that which is both Sirius and Orion into your hands. For safekeeping, you will understand the importance of
gave me his wife and gave me his kids.
Together. If we ever meet again, I will not know you. So I shall say only this. I do not sacrifice my memories of our acquaintance lightly. But I know that you are taking care of her. I remain a proud father. Hunhow.
This also doesn't have the great interpreter, but like, even this line where it says, I remain a proud father, you could almost hear the equivalent of him tearing up beforehand, if he physically could. Just like the pause between the words proud and father there. Like, if he could tear up, he definitely would be there. That's the kind of impression I get with that one. But, like, look how well spoken he is. He'd absolutely be a great conversation partner. So I still love the fact the Stalker's just here. Like, hey man, not like you jumped me earlier for fighting the Sergeant. We're just gonna pretend that we're all cool. Which, I mean, I got no qualms, but... I'm still keeping you as the primary son, though. That was the one I picked. Only instance I'm gonna be changing then is if I really need to go decorate. If I really want to go decorate Orion, I'll need to, obviously, but... This was the one that I chose. But, like, I wish there was a little bit more emphasis with the actual choice you had. Like, don't get me wrong, it was cool you get Sirius and Orion. But imagine if it was like you only got one or the other. Where they actually made it exclusive to what your account picked. I remember you got this part with the food. You had to pick the spices, and one of them likes the sweet, one of them likes spicy, one of them likes the meat, one of them likes the vegetables. And then there's just two options where it's like, ah yes, salt, bad for Soren's blood pressure. And then the fish, which is like, it's whatever. Like, it's there, but it means no one's happy with it. We got Orion on the other side. I also love the fact that I got his. Because he's more tuned with Stalker. Not just because the colors of it then. But these little jade wings on him are kind of just like torn and frayed, whereas Sirius's are... what's belonging to Sirius are a lot more prominent there, and even the helmet on him looks different. I mean, just color, obviously, but Orion's looks more like Stalker, his looks more like Jade, which makes sense. Okay, we got Babbies right there. The Babbies. Alright. Enough fooling around.
Let them fight in the maelstrom. There are oceans down below us.
Yes, on how there are all
oceans. Peaceful they look.
You used to reside in the ocean as well.
I am not certain how I came by these.
But I can still pick these up. Talents for able to do these two, and you can pick up the other two. But eventually, obviously, once I have the capabilities to, I definitely want to pick them up. I don't know if I'll actually use them, don't get me wrong, but just having as options if I need to is always nice. But yeah, I still need a whole bunch of the emerald ones.
Not assembled? I wish to address them.
So yeah, these are still there. Scorious, Angel, Seal. We'll actually still need Morphix, Roads. Surprise, I actually need there. Over.
I have no daughter.
That's a lot. Keeper of Secrets is a cool title, but it's a lot. Let's go with Saint as one. I can use now. I want to say that for after I get all the main stuff. Looks like I still need this. I still need this. And I still need this. So reasonably, I need like 220. The drones are one per customer. I can have two, which is cool. But, you know, 220 if I want to count this, 270. 280 with this in there. And then that's another, like, 50, so that's, like, 380 total. But we'll get there when we get there.
My children
in comparison.
Are deaf to my words.
I still need...
My hive is split.
240. Still need 340. That's not even counting this or any of the other things that require it. So that's gonna be a while.
You should visit me more frequently.
She provokes us, goads us to fight.
Alright, Ninja Man.
Demands a response.
I like the sound of that. Let's go kick some butt. What's your shadow clone doing over here? You just doing his little thing? Okay. I love the fact that you've got Vina with all of her, like, blood frenzied people. Nah, Ryoku's just like, no, 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 no. You see, I can just make copies of myself. Okay. Oh, this works for me. Where we're going on a ship. Ship then. Was on it already. This section always loaded in forever. Rendering everything.
This wretched piece. My blade dulls while Vina's ego swells. No more. We will hone our daggers upon her throat. She must be humbled to preserve the peace.
Yoink. Yakuba.
This asteroid field is the beating heart of Vina's operation. Now, it's Vina's turn to bleed. Smash the biggest asteroid and take its ore for our ship.
I mean, we kind of already did, my dude.
Move into position. Collect the asteroid spoils. Vina's infested
Flamethrower, all that, don't mind me.
pierced our hull. Cleanse this vessel. Gunners! Neutralize the stragglers!
Okay, apparently I can't use my arc gun. Where's the victims? What? Any victims nearby? We got...
Destroy the remaining fighters!
Yeah.
Location marked. Move out.
Engage the enemy. Engage the enemy.
Turrets. Is this your idea of a trap, Vina? Take them out!
This one... Yeah, this water one that one's gonna die.
Fortress of ice! Forward artillery! Target the walls!
Fire!
This siege will not last long!
We're definitely down there good. That's already. Onwards, men, to Narnia. Into Narnia we go. We got Excalibur Umbra.
Spies tell me that
rank
Vina has
7.
been
We got
toying with a
rank
very
14 Sirius
dangerous
Orion.
weapon.
We got Legend 5
that
with Spy and
door.
X Prime. We got a large skill difference across the entire group. That's a skill difference, rank difference rather. Oh. fish at? Hello, big fish. Bye, big fish. Apparently Jade Shadows is also getting nerfed pretty soon. Because, apparently people are using it for AFK builds, so it's going to require line of sight now, as well as a few other specifics. It's still going to be really good, but... just be a little less, busted. Because attempting to make an entire AFK build is a little insane.
Yes. Now release that door.
Yes, all according to plan. Lemon! Lemon!
This one wishes to test themselves against you.
Oh, he's dead. I'm solid.
Let them try.
Fun. Let's see how much I actually got.
Ryoku, you are so predictable.
Hey, pretty good.
I have awaited this.
Like response, I'm gonna assume it's a no. At that point, that's not on me.
I'm not here to play hide and seek, you loser. Besides, I can smell.
You can smell me? Kinda weird. I don't know what I smell like apparently to you, but kinda weird, man. I took a nice shower earlier today. Nice warm shower. So like, I don't know what you're smelling on me. It's like my shampoo or something. Nice mint shampoo that I use.
She has me. Find a way in and take her out.
I wish she was a little bit more captured looking for this dialogue. It would make a lot more sense, but
Here I am. Come get me.
alright, Alright, lady, come on. Touched immediately dies.
Orion, find me.
Oh, fuck, hit the extra points. Oh, that went pretty well. Got 21, that's not terrible. Not a great amount, but I'll take it. Solid to work with. Relay simulation, okay. Thrown melee, okay. Guess I'll probably do at some point, get rid of later. This tower. How are we doing on time? Oh, we still got like another hour. Surprisingly, it feels like it's been a lot longer. Not necessarily in a bad way, but more surprised than anything. Funny man, are you still here?
Just got back. I had to use the bathroom. I'm getting on Warframe now.
Okay. But I just finished up a mission on my end. We have on our current, we have a survival mission if you want to do an arbitration.
Sure, we can do that.
Sounds good to me. Let me know you're on. I'll survive until then. My little sprawling guy here. He's so tiny. Like, even if you size him up, he is still tiny. Like, man would get sucked up by those vacuums.
I may require maintenance after all.
He's smaller than a cereal box. Variant for... I still have these. So maybe do Jorda's precept, Limbo Theorem, Master Ref, and I can finish up at some point. The messages. What do I need to do? I should buy this next time Barrow comes by. Is he coming by this week or is it next week? Let me double check. The Warframe channel for a reason. 7:10, 7:22. Yeah, he'll come by this weekend. So I can go pick that up then. This I need to replay at some point because I missed a couple Soba chords. This I still need to do. This I still need to do as well. I believe there's a section where you can find Octavia's parts during this. I'll try to do it, but I don't really need it, so worst case I'm not too pressured. Glass Gambit, it's funny. That was a good quest. Rider one, good too. Get a little comic for it too. Hey look, we got blueprints of the original Ureli helmet, sir. Like, ah yes. The original Ureli, a copy of her original blueprints. Let me just send her into the void. Rosenbach, please stab her. What'd you get out of it? A bunch of water blades I'm probably never going to use on any frame as a helmet. You know, normal stuff. Alright, we got... I don't have any good things. I got Doorclave, Karuno, and Latron as my weapons. So I got Nidus. I don't even have Nidus. Can't use them if I want to. I just want to get nice from. What do we have in our prime rotation right now? I haven't paid attention to that. It's for a bit. Got the Mesa Heirloom collection still. Oh yeah, speaking of, did you hear what the heirloom? Ooh, it's a cool looking one. That was pretty good too. the Signas that we're gonna get more customization for them.
That's cool.
Because people talk about the fact that they wanted a cowboy hat, so they wouldn't, like the Mesa Heirloom one wouldn't tip properly in certain areas and whatnot.
Nothing left to chance if you're bringing
Titania and
regal
Gar,
Aya.
I don't need either of those two. I have both of those two. Unfortunately, anything I would want from them, i.e. their Noggle statues, or like the ephemeras and all that. That's, that costs money. Oh, cool though. Spectaca. Kinda torn looking. Upgrade of Vias Prime. Get those three. Filigree Prime. It's all Orkin looking. I don't think a Corpus Interior one. I already bought that. This is a tactical. That's cool. I do like the No Warden one though. The No Warden one looks pretty cool. I wish it didn't cost Regal Aya though. That's a nice looking cape. That's too hot from this right now. Got 20 Aya. I'm really just skins right now. I have Shaza. There's a couple of glyphs. I do like this one, the Past and Future glyph. Ooh, that Warframe skin looks really cool. I don't use Warfans though, but
Save your shot until you're sure of your target.
it's not worth 10 right now. If I was like regularly using like Gunson for instance, I would probably use 10. Alright. Let's get ganked.
You said it's survival, right?
Yes, survival, that is correct. It's infestation survival specifically.
Okay.
Which I want to bring Gara for this. We're going to make Caliban or something. I'm just going to play Sevi. I'm going to play save with Sevi. If it was like a defense one or whatever, I'd probably go Gara then. Or I could do Gara and just slap a defense thing up on the barrier. On the defense position. Though it's a dude then, so it's a little harder, but workable.
Distract the infested while a lone Tenno operative hunts for supplies. Set off the alarms to start.
Damn it.
A steady stream of toxic spores is being released into the area. Hold
So what
on.
are we working with on your end?
Emergency
Ooh,
life
base
support
assist.
is inbound.
And brought Furus, who's probably got... Gee, I'm getting the Flammiverfer out. Sus Main has joined. Got a Ureli. Soma Prime, Kuba Nuker, and Harp. Set up. You bring out your one weakness. Fire! Way too much time on one of those survival missions once. I spent like 3 hours on one time. On the weekly leaderboard. I have a photo of it somewhere. Where I was like top 1 or top 2 or something like that, top 3 somewhere on there.
I've delivered a life support
Funniest decision I ever made. But to be fair, I just needed a whole bunch of resources and it was just an easy resource farm. And I was also leveling some weapons in the process too. They were formatted enough that they still had all the same stuff. It was like their final time being formatted for most of them. I think one of them it's like their penultimate one. But If we can find one of those speed ups, that'd be really nice. In 3 minutes of sped up time would be really nice. Found one.
Tenno, you found a bypass. Use it on the console to give our operative a boost. Tenno, prepare for life support.
Wants me to bring me to. Always wants a specific one. Like, no, it's gotta be that one.
A bypass has lowered security barriers, slowing our operative.
Jade light on me. No, we don't do that here. Gone.
Additional life support has arrived. Bypass utilized. That will speed things up.
I don't know why we jumped the other bypass right now. We had 2 of them. They don't stack. As far as I'm aware. No, whatever. I see you're playing Saren. I don't think I've seen you play Saren at all, actually. One of those things that you just decided to give her a spin, or it's been a while since you used her?
It's been a while. I have so many.
Operative is making progress.
You have just so many frames, or you have so many Sarens?
So many frames.
I was gonna say, if you hit so many Sarens. One of Deathly's friends has like 3 Citrines. Unironically. All with different builds and formal sets on them. I mean, hey, favorite frame, you know, understandable. Have a nice day. I had for a bit enough to get a second Sevi Prime if I really wanted to, but I'm quite happy with just one, honestly. We'll survive well enough, so I'm not too concerned. Trying to build him to be a tank anyway, because nobody sells that. So if I was to make a second one, I would probably make a second one that's just entirely focused on nuking stuff. Nope, there's a bypass nearby. I see it marked. Oh, found it.
That's a bypass. It will suspend security measures for our operative and hasten their work.
A lot easier for us. I love those.
Security
a lot,
bypass
actually.
activated. Life support has been replenished.
Two-thirds just need to boost. Well. Alright, let's pop this.
Life support activated.
I'll say it's been a surprisingly calm day, all things considered. Just streaming Warframe, but as a whole, it's like maybe a little more chaotic. But, you know, I am pleasantly surprised. You just need those days, you know? Got enough HP that I can actually afford to take them without too much trouble.
The more successful we will be.
Not too much trust, yeah. I hope we got plenty of trust. We need one more to get this guy back on. Drop it, awesome. Poison one more quick so I don't get nuked. Myself. Alright, he's back up. I got you, friend. Afterwards, I am going to smash everything in the exact vicinity. I think there are a lot of monsters like your body. Ooh, that's enough. You probably got all low and got surrounded, probably got poisoned. Wouldn't be surprised. That's a pretty quick and easy way to die. Yeah, for the speed ups. Out. We need one more. No, speak of the devil. Back up. Real quick. Okay, I need you to come over here where the body is.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
One more.
I was gonna say I'm fighting. I was gonna say to be fair, the Ureli's right here too. I don't like the Ureli isn't just walking over here. I don't think the Ureli realizes that they have any point, so. I have 4. Trying to get out of that area was just pain. I understand why he died there now. 4-way trapped in a corner, essentially. Stop, sir. Anywhere else would be?
My infection does so much fucking damage.
I don't got it. The city's beautiful. I'm not one-shotting everything necessarily. I'm still doing a ton of damage. Room clear more than anything. Attack them. Beat them and then just bam, 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 bam. Everything dies. On that one, that feels good. Too big angry numbers. late.
Look what our Tenno operative just
Sculpture.
found. They could
Not
not do this
necessarily a
without
nonce
you.
sculpture, but still not bad. Try and stick around for a couple minutes more, or
I mean, you can probably just keep going for a while without them.
that's fair, yeah. Well, they keep popping. Are they expecting us to go? Like, if they want to go, then they can go. I type, but I'm like, there's too many enemies nearby for me to reasonably type without potentially getting sustainable damage. I really don't feel like leaving you in a bad position. Oh, look at that big nuke right there. Everything. Oh shit.
What the fuck just happened?
There's a lot of poison guys in there. You might have gotten nuked from all the poison. Not the time game.
Oh, I guess I lagged. My game was frozen for a few minutes after I died. But yeah, it just caught up like a second ago.
I need to, there's a bunch of these drones. I am not getting nuked because of the fact I got too close to one of them. Bring up the entire group. We got a whole bunch of ancients right there. That's just a bad idea. Oh, once I got all of them. That's 3. Oh god, I'm playing Seti right now. Thank god for Gloom. Alright, that's enough. I can get enough to revive you. Alright, that's enough. Solved. Number 2 solved.
The spores have almost completely saturated the atmosphere. You need to get out of there.
You need to get out of there. No, I think we're fine, Lotus. I'm gonna pop another one just for safety.
Life support has been replenished.
These ones are pretty far from us.
Life support has been replenished. share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
I'm staying in this big room.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was trying to make my way back over after popping the 2 other ones, because this is just the best area we have. We have a lot of space, we have a lot of breathing. And we've got things all over it, so if we need air, we've got it.
This weapon's fucking crazy.
Are you rocking again?
Coda basis system, and it does blast and gas damage. So
Dude,
when
every
you
time I hear
spam
the
alt fire into a crowd of enemies, they all die in like seconds.
Every time I hear about the basis, I still think back to the time I accidentally deleted my basis ribbon when I was getting a whole bunch of shotgun ones. And I didn't realize it until the next mission, and I'm like, oh god, I lost it. Dude, I was so sad by it.
It's a really good weapon for melting groups of enemies.
Yeah, why do you think I was so upset that I lost it by accidentally putting it in? The game didn't warn me. And the fact that I had it there, it was out of order as well, because I should have had I had a specific order of the 4. And then I guess when it went to my mod selection to actually fuse them, it didn't put them in the same order, like it normally does. So I didn't realize it until it was afterwards, because I look over and I see it and I'm like, oh no. But to be fair with that one, I should have kept the Bubonico one that I had too, because Code of Bubonico was announced literally like 2 weeks after. That would have really helped too. Well, I do get a Fell Arch ribbon out of it, so it's not terrible. What Fell Arch I got out of it? It was one of the Incarnate weapons. Yeah, think of the Fell Arch. Help you up a little bit there.
I got instant killed again.
Was it like a poison guy or what got you?
I have no idea. I was at full health and then just suddenly died. My build on Saren is not that great, so.
You want me to get the bounce then?
Yeah.
Let me find the
23
exit.
minutes isn't bad.
Where is the exit? I would love if I could see the exit right now instead of being pumped with everything but. If we could find that extra terminal one, that would be awesome, but we lost one earlier when someone used a duplicate. Probably didn't know that they didn't stack, I assume, on their end. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, we don't lose everything. We still got a decent amount. We still got 14 Vitus Essence. We still got Pip Statue. We got a little bit of Endo. Got some decent stuff. A little bit of Gallium in there. Ribbon Sliver. Okay, Tanker. Cortege is nice and maxed out now, though to be fair, that wasn't that hard. Nice. Alright, since we got 11 minutes until the next arbitration, what do you want to do? We got time for whatever. Have you done any of the Kuva Witch and the Scoria Angel missions at all? For the talents?
A survey. Did you enjoy playing Warframe? I just got on.
I just got on. I did one mission. Why am I getting
Sure.
corrupted?
Yeah, I did. I really enjoyed that that one arbitration.
Yeah, man, I really loved getting ganked by Infested. It was my favorite part of it, playing the game today. But yeah, have you done the Scorpius Angel or the Kufa Witch at all?
I have no idea. I don't think so.
Which one do you want to do?
I don't care. Just pick
reminds
one.
the operator to take time for themselves. Pressure creates diamonds, yes, but it also creates rubble.
Just give me a moment. Just give me a second.
Take your time. I'm all fine with doing that. I don't think you have the Signas then either if you've done the mission, so we'll go ahead and do that with you. Get your Signa. Both of them look pretty cool. Know that we're doing is going to be a lot easier to get that Signa 4 as well. Even knowing how to do both of them, I still struggle with the Scorpius Angel one a lot more. Also, Fiend is just much easier than Ryoku is. You can literally nuke her down in like 1 or 2 hits with Sevi for most of her phases. Because Ryoku decides he wants to go ahead and split himself and be a nuisance. And have an object-based boss HP. Get the Jackal treatment.
Sorry, I'm just trying to
figure
out what I want to put on this weapon.
If you need a minute, I can go and buy. I'm not in any pressure. Just really like how this Gara came out. Got powdered glass all over her. It's like dirt from the kickback sigil, but like the fact that you can color it, you can make it snow, you can make it dirt, you can make it powdered glass in Gara's case that I have. I still have, kind of see it. Things in the way. I got the little spikes from the other one. Yeah, it's a lot better. You can see on the side. Little boots. Ice parts. Dang, it looks kind of glassy like some of her stuff. I think it kind of fits in. And this part, I kind of just needed this part to go to kind of complete the look. Coffee still adamantly refers to it as the titty guard.
Funny.
Ooh, I like this one. Not what I'm gonna use it for, but still obviously doesn't work with the design for what I'm going for with it. It looks awkward then, but. I'll say though, spending the platinum that I did for not just the specific parts, but for buying all the bundles associated with the parts, well worth it. Because I was gonna say, I know I'm definitely gonna be using them for other things, so fine with me. Got Lloyd and Stalker. Any decorations I want to put up on my base right now? A couple sculptures I need to put my stuff in. We got a Barrow Floof. Lowest foray into the void in the softer, more huggable form. Camp bed. Ooh. The camp bed, which is really just a medical stretcher, let's be honest here. I love this I love this poster. It's so goofy. All of his little clones getting into antics, and he's like, why did I do this to myself? Why did I make this poor decision? Oh yeah, I forgot the fact I got domestic SOAG drone. Oh yeah, did you end up picking the drone up from the Tenocon relay?
I don't think so.
Ah. There was a drone that was there that's like a Grenier themed one. Yeah, Grenier cleaning technology, no less efficient than the Corpus, though significantly more obtrusive. But I love the fact that when it's literally just drone on the ground, allow me to yoink it. I wonder what we're gonna have the opportunity. I mean, I'm sure it'll probably be in the market for something. Like...
We'll give this a shot.
Yeah, close enough. It's not perfect on there. I can readjust the exact specifics later. I have it in rough positions.
I need to do a quest that I apparently haven't done yet.
No, what do you need to do afterwards? We can do that.
Jade Shadows Constellations.
You got kicked out?
Yeah, I got kicked out. I need to do a quest. Oh, you were done Jade Shadows?
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood what you meant. We'll do that later then. We'll do that later once you have it done. Dude, do the Jade Shadows Constellation quest though. It's a pretty good quest. I wish it was longer though. Why is this guy still in my party?
When the man owns the system.
But you know, it's a really good quest. I really liked it. Guys, like my one gripe is I wish there was more substance. Like it really needs more substance to it. But barring that, it was a pretty fun quest. Maybe at some point next month, we're also getting. I think it's like mid. I think it said it was like mid to late August. We're getting our next Nightwave, which is gonna be a mere Shockwave one. That one's gonna have a lot of costume focus on it. A bunch of cosmetics available. Oh man, that's gonna feel great.
Ordis went mad for 3 milliseconds when he realized that each time he cleaned something.
Alright, plan B. Since we can't do that, what do you want to do then?
What was the other thing?
Oh, I was gonna say we can do the one of the two ships. I was gonna say, but you can't do that. I'm not sure what the other thing was. I had it in mind. I blanked on it. I feel stupid. You wanna do some circuit potentially? Mood for some circuit?
Sure. Just give me a second.
We got for the base circuit this one. Ooh, Nova, Saren, Vauban. Honestly, I'm tempted to take Saren because she's gonna be more annoying to get parts for, but Vauban I kind of want, and I'd actually have an excuse to use him then. How much is Saren's parts? I'm just gonna do Vauban. I don't even know if we can get around to it, but like, if I do. Alright, Steel Path. We got this week on the Steel Path weaponry. Lex, Magistar, Bolter, Bronco, Ceramic Dagger. Don't you need Bolter and Karnan still?
Yeah.
Perfect time to do it. Bolter and Karnan's this week.
Oh, sick.
Go Magistar and Karnan for my first one, because I get the Sanctity one. Then I guess I go Ceramic Dagger. I really don't care about the Bronco Prime or the Bronco and Karnan. It's kind of mid. It was like Furus and Karnan, I'd take it, but I know there's some specific builds you with Furus. The Karnan variant. Holy drops, Batman!
Alright, you can start whenever.
So for the Steel Path variation, we got rank 1 and 3 is 6,000 Kuva each. And rank 6 and 7 are a 3-day resource drop chance booster each as well.
Use my reward path, hold on.
No, okay. Take your time. Yeah, Bolter's the obvious one, though. See, Bolter Incarnate's such a fun gun. It turns into a shotgun, essentially. Except it keeps its actual firing speed. So it's just really good.
How do I choose a path again?
You need to select the... You just need to click them.
Yeah, but where do I go to get to this?
Oh, okay, so you're on the Steel Path variation of Duviri, right? You're on Duviri Steel Path? Then you're gonna need to click the circuit, and then it'll prompt you with a whole lineup of whatever you look for the week. Week Incarnate. Alright. Just click the two you want and the confirm.
Lex Incarnate, sure.
I think Lex Incarnate was my first Incarnate I actually ever got in capacity. I'm not the best primary options, but I have decent ones there. But I do have Valkyrie available, and I do have the Coda Catabalist. I do have the Wolf Sledge that I can use, so I'm gonna be set. I'm like, if I'm playing Valkyrie, I'm not using primary much anyway, so... Secondary is whatever, I got a really decent one. Third one is... Or the melee is the Wolf Sledge, I can still use it, it's gonna be half decent. If I'm lucky, I'll send an enemy flying. Alright, let me get my decree. What do I want? I'll take the Shockwave for the melee heavy attacks.
Damn it.
So that's what's gonna synergize best with Valkyrie. Sporothrix, Paris, not Prime.
One of my weapons is War.
No, that's not War. Is that War or is that War Prime?
It's War.
Karoo. Oh yeah, I forgot the fact that each the how does this one play out of curiosity? Oh my god, this thing is so fast. I'm almost tempted to use it over the Wolf Sledge. It's like, I like it. I need to pick this one up clearly.
There are some actually decent stuff this time.
Let me actually pull up my Catabalist. Dude, I had to pick between the Latum and the Catabalist. I'm like, okay, my best weapon I got the Prime for my primary. Gotta love it. So I still have the Trident. I totally put that back. I didn't have the Sledge though. Right now. It's funny. Okay, what's the weapon called? So I need to search this now. Karum. I don't know. I don't care.
I believe
all I care about is how do I get
a little lighter on me today.
Alarm, blast, lightning. Locking combos are placed by tactical combat slams a trident into the ground and pulls it out to release a shower of electricity. Ah, it's an armor bounty weapon. That's lame. Armor Isoplast, Copperite Alloy, Rubido, and Radiant Zodian. Okay, an armor weapon. Oh, where's the portal? Whatever. Just a second. Not there. Bonk. You okay?
A true Tenno
good.
understands how to combine the elements coursing through their warframes. Prove yourself. Find the crucible and the amphors it needs to create a complex elemental force. You found a crucible.
That's right, I gotta kill the deck.
Liberate the necessary amphors from your enemies. Whether on your weapons or in the crucible, toxin and cold amphors will create a viral elemental force.
Yes, we're giving him the flu. I think I'm super COVID. They're giving COVID 20, but I'm pretty sure it's the actual thing already. Oh, they went flying. So did that one.
The enemy forces down. Take the M4s and hurl them at the crucible.
Oh, you're about here as well. Valkyr gang. You know the what are they called? You know the giant the void guys that you have to go ahead and break them, and they're worth like 2,500 when you do. I sent one into the aether.
That's funny.
I use the middle mouse button with the heavy for the what's it called, the wolf sledge, so they could go boom, and sent him and a couple other guys into the aether. Yeah, the Thrax Centurion guys, that's what I'm talking about. If he doesn't have Overguard, he's vulnerable to getting yeeted into the Zenith. He's just yeeted into the void. The best part is the insta-kill if it happens.
Finished. A new crucible hungers for elements.
Okay. I love how we have like the standard RPG elements, you know, fire, ice, lightning, poison. I guess maybe poison isn't necessarily too out of the ordinary for standard RPG elements.
The deadly byproduct of toxin and electricity.
Well, I was just kind of thinking about the fact that that's kind of fits in there, because I mean, heck, even take something like Pokemon, for instance. There's a reason that a lot of models like Pokemon Gen 1 got access to Thunderbolt, Fire Blast, or Flamethrower. Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, and Ice Beam, and that's because of the fact that it's like the three main elements that are typically used for magic. It's so satisfying seeing things fly, though. You can also steal those capsules at the end. You can bring one out with you. It does lock you to your secondary, but it's still funny that you can. My personal go-to is either the heat or the toxic ones. Those tend to be the best ones. You're going to one out after the
imagine the long-departed scholar would have been impressed with how you've wielded his crucibles today.
What's the unless you got like really bad weapons? I don't understand the point of going to Duvir, the Steel Path, and just doing one and leaving. It wasn't like we were struggling or something.
Not to be content.
No, we didn't. That was pretty easy.
Doing enough.
Yeah, so I don't understand him dropping them. Like, you must have had like really bad weapon options or something.
The Undercroft. The paradox provides the means to extract them.
Oh, maybe I'm just too stubborn to immediately leave after the first one. I usually don't like leaving after the first one, even though I got bad options. Up into a nice spicy paste. I French fries. I don't know why my French fries specifically. I don't even have French fries. No, we can pretend. Pretend I do.
Enemies are assaulting your excavator.
Oh, they are.
Extractor charge
They're all dead.
Expended.
Oh, we're talking about Teshin. The extractor's fine. There's no enemies touching him anywhere. I think Teshin's just crazy.
A new extraction site may
He's been alone in Duviri for too long. He's been slowly losing it. Without the Drifter to keep him company. He's not in the same sense. He's slowly slipping away.
Extractor deploying.
Alright, where's the victims at?
Excavator is severely damaged. Protect it or lose it.
No, I don't think we had an option there. I think it was a lose it.
Your work wasted.
I'm gonna got 20 of it. That's the next one got 20 capsules.
Secrets lie buried deep within the Undercroft. The paradox provides the means to extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered. Extractor in place.
Man over here to go ahead and die, but he won't do anything out there.
Marking void treasure extraction site.
Why not have? Okay, there we go. The game bugged on me for a moment, and I had to manually switch weapons twice. Because I couldn't do anything, my weapons were all locked. I couldn't, like, left, like, right, like, melee anything. So concerned there for a moment.
extractor in place. A new void treasure may now be extracted. Extractor deploying. An extractor requires power. Excavator under attack. Excavator is almost destroyed. You allowed the enemy to destroy an excavator. Void treasure location established.
I'm gonna head over to the next one just so that we have some extra, a little bit extra chaotic. Should be good to go on this now. I was gonna say, even if it breaks, we're getting over 60, so we might as well get whatever. It'll automatically harvest.
The way out is now open to you, but further buried riches are here for the taking. It is my duty.
You can also steal the power cores, not that there's any use to, so.
Of exception.
I found that one out by accident.
Like an infected wound, the paradox breeds defenders out of the raw void. Contain the paradox. Kill the enemy.
I'll just go ahead and free frag a whole bunch of smash in the face. Boom. Send him flying. Got 9 more. I think this quest is called Skeletons in the Closet. Forward. War over there? No. Way too further for war. See, Vor is just simply built different with the power of the Janus key. Everyone mocked it until it gave him void powers, I guess. What am I blabbing about? You know me well, what am I blabbing about?
But not yet defeated.
I have no idea.
Persist.
Understandable, have a nice day.
I never have any idea.
To be fair, even I don't sometimes. I'm just blabbing. Hurt. Why is it gonna hurt?
What a waste! Your
hey, boy.
vessel comes to beg once more.
I love when we kill him while he's still talking, and he's just dead by the time he finishes. Like right now, he's gonna say, "Yeah, he just finishes." Yes, Thor, that's very nice. You're already dead. Please leave. You're no longer allowed in the party. You aren't cool enough.
The battle is won. The paradox tamed. Will you lay your sword aside and rest? Or fight on? This Tenno asset is destined to be destroyed by hostile forces.
Attacks hitting twice is amazing.
Intervene and change its fate.
Fire. Heat damage.
No time to rest. Already a new onslaught begins.
Percent HP for enemies. Status. Everyone getting burn statuses. Just send him to the void. There he goes. Jade Light Eximus got sent to the ether. Just flying off into the distance. Very quickly. Oh, you're not dead. You're dead now. You're gone too.
The winds blow fiercely. The rains do not relent. Still, the stout bough stands.
Love folks who love what they do.
Put him in the meat grinder. We got a wisp right now. We got a wisp prime right now. We need some wisp. Some buffs. Oh, he's so bad. I just super fast. Ridiculous. Die.
This battle is already half won. Prepare yourself. A fresh wave approaches.
1,200 energy. I already have like 1,000, 1,100, somewhere around there to begin with. Because the fact that Warframe give me extra armor, extra energy on top of it because of Arcane Battery, capping me out. Elko's Blessing, rather. 4,000 HP. Remind me, in Barotrauma there's like the thing called the Honk Mother, right?
Yeah, I don't really know a whole lot about it.
I was gonna say, that's just so goofy. I guess if all things the Honk Mother
has been exhausted.
I mean, to be fair, it is like meth cloud, so you know, that explains a lot.
To tell you when to stop. Judge for yourself. The Jackal. A graceless machine with no business here. Dispatch it and move on.
I'm gonna mark the Jackal so that way whenever it warps we'll have an idea of where he is.
Less so. First, bring it down. Then work on keeping it down. Evade. You can attack later. You have an opportunity.
Poke him in the head. Stab him in the face.
For your onslaught. Hunt it down.
There's
Seek
the victim's
out
at.
what protects it.
This way. This way to Narnia. I made a joke already earlier. Double Narnia. Yeah, Narnia squared. Somewhere below us. Okay, that's not. All right. And he moves again. I've had some cases where he's bugged out, and after the second time, we get him somehow.
It has support. Change your focus.
Bad thing, but it's always funny when it does happen. Like, yeah, no, Teshin, he's still alive. Like, Teshin starts pulling out the dialogue, but then he's also like, oh yeah, you killed it. It's like, no, Teshin, even you acknowledge that he's not dead. Teshin's just too lazy at that hour and just said, you know what, we're good enough. It's been injured plenty. Don't worry about it. Alright, goodbye.
Stab it in the heart.
I don't think we stabbed it in the heart, actually. I think we stabbed it right in the head. Which, you know, could be his heart, to be fair. It's like an octopus type of thing. Like octopi generally have 3 hearts as well, if I remember. I think we did the survival mission. It shouldn't be too bad. Afterwards, that might be worth pulling out.
This goes on for as long as you can stand.
Seems like we're gonna get really decently leveled. You know, Valkyrie squad ain't too afraid of nothing.
Endurance is defiance. Prove you can endure the Undercroft at its most oppressive.
As long as we're killing them at a decent rate, we'll probably be okay. Through them. My end. I say we got 5 minutes. We're already down a full minute. We've got like 90%. I know in like a minute here we get. Actually, we already have one of those air things too. In like a minute, we'll get another one.
support.
Yeah, about halfway point. I'd be shocked if we go below 80.
Life support will be scarce. Do not waste it.
Now, second multiplier. How'd you drop?
Eximus got me.
Jade Light one? Or...
Yeah.
Not surprising, I was gonna say. The Jade Light one or like the Toxin Exodus is like the one thing I could really see being a nuisance, especially if you got kind of like a black one. Yeah, I've been consistently hitting on mine, and I've been hitting 41 seconds and holding it, 42 seconds and holding it. For my 100 games Warframe saga. Boost it out. Then I've got an 11 times combo going, so basically every hit's either an orange or a red crit right now. Or yellow crit. I got blue crit. Oh, we did hit below 80. Okay, well, we're dropping kind of. Oh, where's a group of enemies somewhere then? Not anymore. 30 seconds though, there's no way we need life support. I'm not ticking down less than 1%.
60 seconds left.
60 seconds of life support for fine. One of the Jade Light Exodus units on Fraud Watch against Valkyr.
The book is closed and set aside. For now.
Right now.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Ooh, nice 4,500 there too. Got another level in the Nightwave. Gotta love that. That said, I think I'll wrap things up on my end. Funny man, if you still want to play afterwards, I'll be more than game to, but stream-wise, I'm going to wrap things up here, I think. So that said, I'll be back tomorrow. Happenings for some more Monster Hunter. As I said earlier, plan for that. I'm just going to do a lot of Rompopo hunting, I think, unless we get anyone that needs some help with stuff. You know, just some stuff in between, obviously, but... You know, we're taking a break for doing Proof of a Hero. It's one of those things of I just need more practice with, I think, and I can't rely on having other people nearby. But even then, I've gotten a couple of times where I've gotten really close. As I said, off stream, I had a practice run against, you know, all of them. Still got to Skull and Arkfeld on one of the attempts. Even on stream, I've had a couple attempts where we've gotten to Skull and Arkfeld before. So we know he's got 14,000 HP. And really, at that point, it's not... We did have one timeout, I will say. But most of them have just been dropping, not because of timeout, but more just dying with like 5 minutes on the clock. So
I may require maintenance after all.
it's one of those things that got a little better. Maybe make some light armor alterations or some such. But I think it's definitely doable. But yeah, enough yapping on my end. I'll be wrapping things up here. So that said, take care, Halflings. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing y'all next stream. Bye-bye. You want to say bye, funny man?
Goodbye.
Goodbye, yes.